If you're watching this video, you should have already watched the lesson on factoring trinomials when a is greater than 1 using the traditional split method. The split method is one that you need to know and be comfortable with, but in recent years we've found this lazy man method on YouTube and kids have liked it in years past. So I wanted to show you one example and one try it on your own today. If you like it, you can use it. If you don't like it, then forget about it. Doesn't matter. So this example we actually already did in the other video using the split method. We're going to do it again for lazy method since we already know the answer. I'm going to start out in the same way that I would do split method. I do need to do that X puzzle. That's not going away. 2 times 3 is 6, and on the bottom, 7 is my B value. Now the two numbers that multiply to 6 but add to 7 are 6 and 1. So now that my X puzzle is done, I'm going to get to the lazy man part of this. I'm going to get to skip the rewrite, split, and factor out the GCF part of that traditional method. So the first step for this method is going to be to write out two binomials, and I'm going to use this first term to determine what I'm going to put in the first term of these binomials. I'm going to do 2W and 2W. Now, if you're at home and you know something about factoring, if you're feeling comfortable with it already, you're probably screaming, saying that's not going to work. 2W times 2W does not multiply together to give me 2W squared. But continue, be patient, and watch what happens. The next step to this lazy man method, I get to skip the rewrite, split, factor out the GCF. I'm going to take these two values, these two factors that I used over here, the 6 and the 1, and I'm going to write them in. Plus 6 and plus 1. At this point now, I need to divide out what I can. So here I have 2W plus 6. Well, I can simplify that. I'm thinking about it as simplifying. I'm not necessarily factoring here. So I see that a 2 can come out of both terms in that binomial. So I'm going to divide by 2, and I'm left with W plus 3. Now nothing over here can come out. There's nothing that I can simplify by. So that binomial, is final. So the answer using the lazy man method is going to be W plus 3 and 2W plus 1. That is the lazy man method. Saves you a little bit of time if you like it. Now I want you guys to try this next one on your own. We're going to be trying 5a squared plus 13a minus 6. And again, if you're at home, you're going to pause it. You can do this just on the back of your other notes, that's fine. And the answer should be, doing it in this method, I showed this method, a plus 3 times 5a minus 2. I hope you like it and it saves you some time. Bye.